people a little bit younger than me are the ones that are getting cancer quite often, and way too young, way too young. What is going on? What do you guys think? Is it the food? Is it the environment? Is it what that is causing it? Post highlights for more views. Well, do I do that now? I don't want to do that now. Auto post. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Why not? Well, we'll see. That could be terrible. All right, so we are live, and hopefully Ryder gets the message. It says slow connection, so let me know if it's going okay for you guys. I'm not that far from the modem. But rest in peace, Melissa and her family. You know, it's always hard losing someone, especially when they're young. So it says we're notifying people that you're live. Bring in your friends while viewers join. I'm so tempted to put my jacket on. I'm trying to be a girl, trying to wear dresses. So what is this? Day number 3 in a dress. I'm surviving. It's not that bad. And Wyoming. Hello, how's it going? So talk about muscles. Did you guys see if you follow me on FB, you saw my broken leg bakery. That did not go too good. That's the easiest recipe. So check out Cynthia, SHILLER, and you will get a no bake, easy strawberry fluff pie. I know my his girlfriend's mom would make the strawberry pie. And hold on one quick sec. Hold on. I gotta answer this real quick. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I had to. Hopefully I'm still logged in. There we go. Back at it. There we go. Peekaboo. But what are you up to? So, Mallory, I just saw your message. I tried. I'm not sure. Wyoming! Thank you for the donation. Yes. Thank you. You're so sweet. But Mallory, yeah, I don't know. I think it was black, but I don't know. So, but Gavin is here, so you're so sweet, Wyoming. I love that. So yeah, I'll have to listen to your voicemail in a little bit. I love it. Jules is here. We got a message held for review already. And Mallory, I don't know if you're typing to me. Sometimes there's a delay. Oh, Wyoming. Naughty. I can't do that. I don't know. $100. How's that? You're so sweet. Thank you. So we got Jules and Jules. Did you join twice? How'd that happen? I'll review for what you said. The L word. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I'll tell you what, they censor like crazy. Yeah, they don't mess around. And Maya, I think it's Maya, not Mia. Good to have you here. And Brandon, what is up with my foot? My middle toe is hurting right here on the middle toe. I don't know why. I think maybe it's because I got to stuff this cast in with my shoe that is putting pressure on. And Layla Estrella, how's it going? Happy birthday. Feliz cumpleaños. I see a Spanish word in there. It's okay, Wyoming. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. How old are you today? So yeah, I just took away. Can I even say the K word? I don't even know what we can say anymore. I took out a mosquito. It was in my bathroom. It was huge. OMG. What? Estrella, stars. Oh, it's your birthday. So you're so happy. Oh, why are you so happy? Because I said happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. This is actually crazy because no one in my family ever said happy birthday to me. Ever? And Krillin, I am doing good. My foot's acting up and feeling funky. It's not necessarily hurting. Patrick, how's it going? Remember your teachings? Exactly. If I had to choose cats or dogs, I don't have to choose. And Derek is here. How are you? So guys, you got to behave. Don't make me kick you out. Thank you, Krillin. I appreciate that. It's definitely getting better though. I'd say it's about 80% healed now. So you're from Mexico. I love that. So the AI summary says celebrating a birthday and sharing stories about a broken foot. So I don't have a funky foot. I have a broken foot. I did a good job on it too. And I didn't cry. Didn't cry. Cried when they sent me the bill though. Does that count? Don't tell me what to do. All right. I can kick you out too, so don't turn up the heat. Wyoming says, by the way, honestly, I think you could do the thing I wrote. Oh, yeah, I gotta watch it. I got on FB, I had from here up, I had a bikini top on, but it was like from here up. So you could see my straps, so you knew it was a bikini. And I got censored. So nothing was showing. It was like from here up. But will I marry you? Oh my goodness. So Lee says that sucks. I bet they gave up. They offered 3 times and I denied them, but I was pretty surprised how much they were pushing it. I didn't take them because I don't know how I'll react on them. And I just didn't want to feel sick or anything. So nope, I didn't take any. So yeah, they tried offering it. So I do have one child had a couple miscarriages. And Jive, I got to kick you out for that. You know better. My goodness. And Jax, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I had a friend pass away yesterday at 5 o'clock. Should have filled it and brought it home anyways. That's money in the bank for... Oh, I wouldn't, nah. I'm good on that. Patrick says, now a word of caution. Do not look in the mirror. Okay, I won't. I never have and I never will. Celebrating a birthday and sharing stories. We got lots of people popping in. Hit that like button for me. Share the live. And the more people that are here, the better the conversation goes. So, I don't know. Wyoming, they probably would. That's crazy. He had lung cancer. Yeah, she had cancer too. So, Isai, Isai, is that how I would say it? I look nice. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. So I appreciate the. Did I say your name right? I did. Yay. Cool. That's a cool name. What kind of name is that? Where's that from? Lou says, I met this one dude at 4th of July who makes $12,000 a month. Well, that's not what I need to do. That's okay. I don't do anything illegal. Bad medicine. Exactly. Oh, Mallory, you got me tempted. I see you sending me. You got me so tempted. Oh, curiosity killed the cat. And 2x plus 37 equals 79x equals a question mark. No, it equals a number. It doesn't equal a question mark. Silly. Me either. I'm a civilian now. Oh, maybe. I have on, whatchamacallit, on school. It's nice. It sounds like cha-ching. So feel free to donate. We also have where you can sign up to become a member on YT. And, ooh, what is this? Oh, this is... So I'm doing a live chat now. That one is now expired with a new one. So as of 2-3 weeks ago, that's different now. And yeah, that's correct. But a different color now and style. All right, so I can't listen to voice messages right now. Here we go. No, that's not what I want. I shouldn't be doing that. I should focus. Focus, focus, focus. So there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Invincible. Celebrating a birthday while sharing a story about a broken foot. I remind you, you're so silly, Paul. You're so silly. Bronco Man is here. And thank you guys. We got more people popping in. We are in the sunroom. I decorated it for Camp Shiller Beach. We got lights going all around. Thank you, Chris, for helping with that. And it's just got a little vibe out here. It wasn't meant to be a joke. Oh, well, I don't know. You don't like jokes? I do. The right kind. So my battery, I probably need to go in the house, guys, because I got to plug in one of these. Why has it got something right there? Oh, that's my table. Slow connection. So don't even go there. Who looks pregnant? Me? I do. You can't even see my stomach. Silly. But we're going to go into the other room. I don't know. You guys being mean to me? All right, so we're going so I can plug my phone in. I am able to walk a little bit better than before. Oh, I need to turn. You got the little lights on. I have a spotlight. Demon inside. Oh my goodness, guys. There we go. All right, we are back inside, ready for business. There we go. Super easy. All right, we got to plug this in so it doesn't die. And Mallory, where'd you go? There we go. Beep. I see you. Is that Mallory? Who is that? What is this about? I bet her. Oh, Henry. There's no. Oh, Mr. Pancake Syrup. Good to have you. If you answer this trivia question, I'll donate it. Who wrote the novel The Money Changers? Man. You'll donate the book? I'm doing good. Where is it? Let me think. Who wrote the novel The Money Changers? Can I look it up? Is that fair? I don't know that one. The Money Changers. I won't know it. Nobody. Anonymous. I had a feeling it was some number. $1.50 didn't write it. Is that his great grandfather? Is that his name? $1? Hi, Miss, my lovely English teacher. Hello. Ask something else. Yes. Give me another try. Give me something I can pass. How about Aunt Jemima? Who's the love of your life? Aunt Jemima. Come on. Be fair. How am I supposed to know? I don't know. I don't read. I research things. I don't read books. The Money Changer. Is that a novel or is that a financial advice one? Check out my brother's books. Also, my uncle. My uncle won the Nobel Prize for economics. So look up Shiller. My brother and my uncle wrote some really good financial advice books. Mark Shiller or Robert Shiller. So check it out. Mike says, hello, Cynthia. My name is Mike. I just subscribed. Thank you. Here tonight from Long Beach, California. Thank you for subscribing. Good to have you here. Long Beach. I think I've been there. Jay-Z is in the house. God bless you. Well, thank you. I believe books are for simple-minded folks. No, if you can be simple-minded and grow from it, why not? Right? Mr. Pancake, I bet. What is the term for a word that means the opposite of another word? Opposite? I should know this. Onomatopoeia is not it. Opposite. Opposite. Opposite? Oh, antonym. Okay. Dang it. I should know that. Susie, I want to come see you. My sister's here. Did you hear they were saying hi to you yesterday? Or whatever day it was you popped in? So, update, Sue. I'm wearing a dress. I'm in a walking cast now, and it's probably 85% healed. So I'm doing better. My sister's always so amazing. Such a godsend. And Parker is saying hello to you, Sisu. Susie. She's famous in China. So she pops off every time I say that. Mike says, it's a pleasure, Cynthia. And I must admit that you remind me of Tina Louise from the 1976. Yeah, I know Gilligan's Island. Before you were born in 1990. Who created Iron Man? Spielberg. I don't know. You don't watch that stuff. Spielberg? Wait. What's his name? It's like, no, he wouldn't have created it. Marvel? Is it like, how's that? You guys give me a hard time. You are like jailed in your house. What do you mean? Because I'm always here? None of y'all say anything. .1 mark? What do you mean .1 mark? I don't know that part because of the .1 mark. Oh, is it Stan Lee? I just watched something on Bruce Lee. I touched Bruce Lee's handprint. I think my hand's bigger than Bruce Lee's. Enzyme loaded microcapsule. Oh, Skate! Thank you. And if this, how's it going, Skate? Enzyme-loaded microcapsules function as artificial organelles to degrade nanoplastics inside living cells, pioneered by researchers using polymeric encapsulation like polyethylenamine. Okay? Are you trying to ask me what the enzyme-loaded capsules are? Or you're just giving me a statement? Because that thing in your feet. Because of my air cast? Mike says, Cynthia, in my opinion, if you could wear a pair of ballerina flat shoes, you would be Ginger Grant 2.0. My ballet shoes are right there. You want to see my ballet shoes? I have them right here. I got my tap shoes too. I'm not going to I could put them on. Ouch. You guys can give me to break my leg. So my ballet shoes are right here. You want to see them? Hello, ballet shoes, right by my tap shoes. They're not the point shoes, but ow. They got my ballet shoes. See, I told you I had ballet shoes. I love dance. Those are my ballet shoes. I took, it's supposed to be June 13th. I was supposed to be in a dance recital. I broke my leg instead. Ugh. So that would have been just like 2-3 weeks ago. So, does that still count? And those are, I used to wear those in high school. At first it started, I had these really cool moccasins, these white zip-up ones in the back with some fringe. And I wore those. They didn't have any soles. They were just like leather. And those are so comfortable. And once those wore through, I ended up, I'm like, screw it. I'm 6'1". I'm just wearing ballet shoes. So that's why I wore to school every day. Ballet shoes. Oh, sorry, my neck's out of place. Enzymes such as PET hydrolase and safely delivered into cells via endocytosis. These microcapsules protect the enzymes and maintain their activity in the acidic intracellular environment. The heart has 4 chambers. Finally! How's that? Yeah, ask me stuff on the body. I can do that one. So, Mr. Pancake, do I get $1? Do I get $1? Did I answer it correctly? And what is the largest organ of the body? Chip, who's been to paradise? Well, paradise is here right now. I love that. Claude, how's it going? Oh my goodness. The intracellular. Are we learning? Are you studying? Skate says, guess what I can bench press? 105 pounds. That is impressive. Good for you. That is awesome. It's so funny. I got up there where I could bench press quite a bit. And then my last date with my ex, we went to go work out. He's like, we'll just start with the bar and then we'll add some weight. I'm like, okay. And so I'm like, and I just started laughing. And he's like, he's like, what is so funny? I couldn't even do the bar anymore. I say, Mr. Pancake, thank you so much. That is awesome. All right, so let me, thank you. So I have 2 pairs of tap shoes that are black. And the English, what is the English name Chinese never used yet? What is the English name? How? Me how? I don't, is this just like a funny riddle? Would a man, I don't talk about that. Is there any fads that you are sick of? And we got lots of people joining us. Hello, just so you know, Jerry is here. Hi, Jerry. How was your 4th of July or your weekend? Are there any fads that you are sick of and glad they're gone? For example, I'm glad the rapping grandmas are gone. Oh, looks like I'm out of business. Oh, you don't want to see me succeed? Any fads? Gag me with a spoon. I'm kind of glad that's gone. Give me $10. I'll put my tap shoes on. How's that? I've done some live chats where I did tap dancing. Skate says, I have a wisdom tooth growing out. It hurts. Oh my goodness. All right. So do you guys know how many teeth we have? How many teeth are we born with? How many teeth do we have as adults? I'm sorry. Ouch. I know that's not fun. I remember those days. Parker is saying that sucks, Skate. My tap shoes are both. I have one that's kind of healed and the other one that's not healed. One looks like Mary Jane's. The other looks like tie-on shoes. So I got 2 different styles. But Mr. Pancake, you're so sweet. It's the skin. The skin is the largest. Salted caramel coffee. So not only do you know what the largest organ is, you got a pretty delicious name. Is what okay with me? I could press at least 10 light pounds. There you go. So Skate says the bar, I know the bar is 45 pounds. I used to be able to bench 150. I couldn't even do it. I mean, when I was in high school, I could bench 150, but then, yeah, it's like now and that, yeah, I don't know. And then my ex could do 550. Like, it's kind of funny. He's like, what is going on? I can bench press the remote control of the TV multiple times. Jurian, amen to that. Ralph Steven, fishing bros. Have you been fishing this year? I love it. Mike says, Cynthia, pretty please wear your original black tap shoes because you are still beautiful. Thank you. I'll do it if you can give me a $10 donation. You gotta remember, I got a broken leg. That's gonna hurt. Good evening. Why are you upset? Bench press some bacon? There you go. I lift 12-ounce liquid weights every now and then. Maybe you need to up it to 32 ounces. Maybe that'll help. So we're born with 22. Is that right? Hold on. 20, 24 or 22. And then we have 2 sets, 22. No, it's 24. 24 teeth, and then you get 4 like kid molars, and then 4 more. We have 32 teeth. So I have 28 because I have 4 of my wisdom teeth pulled. So 24 as kids. And then so yes, Debbie! Woo! Debbie got it. 32 teeth. Yep, I know you typed it before I said it. Good for you. Yep. And if you had your wisdom teeth pulled, it's less. But optimally, if you haven't had anything, I love the trivia. Let's do some trivia, guys. Skate says, well, had 11 extra teeth. What? You had 11 extra teeth? Are you serious? And there are some tumors too. I don't think you're talking about this, but there are some tumors where the tumors can grow hair and teeth. I can't remember the name of the tumor, but that's legit. Like you could, like internal have, yeah. It looks like a twin, but it's like stem cells just doing their own thing. Cynthia, just for tonight, because you are special indeed. Aw, they're right there. Oh my goodness. $10, I'll do it. And Meg is here. Not healed one, please. So here's the cast. I took it off to relax. My other cast is right there, filled with sand because I wore it into the lake. The one has low heels on them. I know, but it's still. And Dismal, I got to kick you out for that. I'm going to let you think about what you said. Hey. Bronco Man is here. Max, hello. Ryder is saying hello. Ryder, where were you? We're doing trivia. And I'm like, who is he out there? Let me think on it. Ryder, where were you? Skate says, yeah, I was told when I was young, I have 11 extra teeth. Some of them came out naturally. I pulled 6 of them myself, and I still got 2 extras in my mouth right now. Oh my goodness. Christina, how's it going? Good to have you popping on in. Did you have a good July 4th? We had a fantastic one. Meg says, I work with a guy who claims to have a little Nephilim DNA. He might. What do you guys think about the Nephilim? Got some giants and demons and all that. Skate is laughing. Well, you can't brag if you pull them out, leave them. So you can show people. Were any of them painful, like growing in, crowding? You did say my question. Didn't say my question. What was your question? What's your question? I work with the guy. I don't know if I'd be proud of that. Is he super tall? Is that just his silly thing? I got my burn scars, and I'll tell people that I was bit by a shark. You know, kind of looks all zigzaggy. It does look like a legit shark bite that was repaired. So, what was your question, Kevin? Ryder, what have you been up to? Yes, let's do trivia. It sounds fun. I want you guys to stump me. More trivia, pretty please. Let's ask each other questions. Let's see if you can beat me to it. So you guys know lots of stuff. Let's see. He's not that much taller than me. You're 5'8". Yeah, so he's, I mean, maybe, but you know, that's like a demon and a human having a baby. I don't think I'd be all that. What's he act like? Okay, so sociopaths. And I did a double check before I talked to you guys about sociopaths and psychopaths. And there was this thing, I only heard it one time, and then I did some research on it. I think it was sociopaths, but it would make more sense that they were psychopaths, but sociopaths, they're saying have lower set ears. Mine are kind of low. Mine are like inline or like above, okay? But Tyler Robinson, the guy who bang Charlie Kirk, supposedly, he has low set ears, which are below the eye line. Do I think he did it? I mean, I've been going back and forth with, you know, but whatever. So there was this like study or whatever where they were saying that sociopaths had low set ears. There are times that I think it was Down syndrome. I don't know if it was Cushing's or something else, but another syndrome where their ears are a little bit lower set. Those people don't count towards this. But I did some research on sociopaths, and a lot of them had lower set ears. So what do you think? I don't know. All right, don't be spamming my chat. Otherwise, I gotta kick you out. So just don't do it. So yes, I have a foot. And Bronco, hello. Jobert. I like that name. Jobert. I know, Ryder. Already gotten rid of some of it. But Wyoming was here. Wyoming gave a very generous donation. And Patrick was really sweet. Your uncle, Shiller. Shiller. So yes, that's my uncle. Robert Shiller. Well, thank you. Shiller. Uncle Bob. So, and then my brother, he's written some really good financial books too. He's really brilliant too. Any change? Not sure. Yes, he's an economist. He won the Nobel Prize from Yale. Yep. You had an Uncle Bob. Did you have an Aunt Ann? Gotta have an Aunt Ann and an Uncle Bob. Aunt Ann and Uncle Bob. Dan the man. How's it going, Dan the man? Your husband had one too? Well, Robert was, this is what my grandma did. So my dad was John William. He was the first one born. And she picked the first and the third most popular names, John and William. I don't know what number 2 was. And then when my uncle was born, it was Robert James, the second and fourth most popular names. Isn't that kind of cool? I think it's Robert James. Yeah, it's got to be. So it's hard to tell. You never know. I don't know. But I still want to research. It's hard to tell, like Elaine or Eileen, is it Eileen Warnos? The female serial killer. I've been trying to look at her eyes. Her eyes are so dark, but does she just have brown, like a dark brown with black eyes? But there's different, they talk about the eyebrows of a narcissist, and I don't know. There's supposedly certain facial structures. Intelligence is genetic. You must be highly intelligent as well. Nice to meet you. Thank you. Very blessed. Yeah. We have a good family of lots of intelligent people. I really like getting together because we do have like mentally stimulating conversations. It's not like, who farted? So thank you. Nice to meet you too. So Ryder says, I saw your flat earth videos. They are really interesting and I appreciate you for sending them to me. So yeah, I would just suggest spend a little bit of time. That last one I sent you is the guy, he's got more videos that really go into it. Tyler Hansen, it's compelling. It's compelling. So those weren't his best videos. The other one was, I think, a replay of him, like somebody like, but I don't know. It's really interesting. And he gets into, he's fun to watch because he will get into like the dates. He gets into the numerology stuff, the Freemason stuff. And I don't know, he does, I don't know if he's serious about the cloning ones or not, because he talks about like Hollywood and for entertainment purposes only how like Donald Trump is Elvis, and he'll do like a face match. Also, he did, I don't know, did I send you the one on, I think I didn't. There's one on maybe it was, on Statue of Liberty, based on Elvis's face and stuff like that. But the face ones I can't figure out because he did like Miley Cyrus and Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift and Xena. But like Miley Cyrus and Justin, it's like they're in the same realm. It's like, how do they transition? I don't know. I don't know how to say that. Joburg, or is it Joburg? How do I say that? I don't think it's Joburg. Skate says Earth is not round. The Earth is round, not changing my mind, and I'm not saying perfectly round. Yeah, I know, I get it. I can't say yet. I want to research it some more. But it's interesting how many people are kind of disputing that. So it's at least worth looking into. It's not like two people who are like, come on, guys, it's flat. There's a lot of people. So I don't know. Am I a cougar? I'm a charger. We were chargers in high school. How's that? We were the chargers. And is it Srinath? Am I saying that right? Trump is obsessed with Elvis. Interesting. Yep. Could be. And it's interesting too. Like if you go down his little rabbit holes, he'll match up with like the wives too. How the wives a lot of times with different switcheroos will match up too. Why do I keep braiding my hair, guys? There's just a lot of flaws to the flat earth. It makes no sense to me. What kind of flaws? Let's talk. What kind of flaws, guys? Back it up. Back it up. It is pronounced Joburg. Johannesburg. Well, nice to have you here. Why would our moon and other planets be round and ours be flat? Who says they're round? But who doesn't say they're round? Because they're different. Because they're different. Because it's a ball of fire. And then the moon, I don't know. Do we know for sure what the depth is? Is it flat? Is it round? How do we know it's round? Just like the earth, I think, is kind of round. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. That's a good question, Skate. Skate gets an A++ for her in-depth thinking. So, but just remember, just because one thing is one way doesn't mean all things will be that way. Does that make sense? Patrick says, yeah, but a lot of people are obsessed with Trump. Have I dated someone younger than me? Yes. Oh my goodness. Skate is passionate. Ryder says, I still believe fully that I am wrong and it is round and I have too many friends. I'm just teasing you. So Ryder says he believes fully that it is round and he has too many friends in the science field and family members as well in the astronomy field who show me all the evidence too. So, yep. I get it. But this is one thing I will encourage you guys to do is know your own truths. So do your own research as opposed to a lot of things that we are taught, we absorb and we take as fact. So I just encourage you just for a little bit, do your own research and then, sorry, I won't talk politics. Yeah, I get in trouble for that. I tried to convince her yesterday, Skate, but she wasn't convinced. Are you talking about me? Oz never did nothing to the Tin Man. He was mean. And like that heart, like, come on. Gives him a heart necklace, like chintzy old plastic. The earth isn't round, it's a globe, a sphere. Well, that's what they mean. I think that's what they mean. That's what they mean, getting technical. I think that's what they mean. Skate says, what is the likelihood that we're finding every planet to be round, but ours isn't? That's comical. A ball of fire is considered a star. The sun is not a planet. Well, did you say sun up ahead? You said sun, didn't you? I thought you said sun. Oh, you didn't. You said moon. You said moon. Okay. Tony and Barry. Got Mark here. Buzz Aldridge, who went to space, said he's seen alien existence. So what up with that? Yeti, the abominable snowman, Bigfoot. I don't know. How much younger? Oh my goodness. I don't really date. My family are Rose. Was Uncle Robert a Mason? The interesting thing is his parents were, what are they called? Mormons. And then my dad researched every religion and ended up with Christianity. So he was raised Mormon. So obviously Uncle Bob was raised Mormon. And I'm not too sure his actual religious views. I don't know if he has a strong. So Mormon is different than Mason, according to my understanding. I know a lot of times they have the skull and bones that get into like the high, universities and get promoted, all that kind of stuff. So I don't think he was a Mason. I know my ex's grandfather was a Freemason. Is that different than a Mason? Patrick says, Loch Ness Monster could be construed as a Bigfoot type, only amphibian. So just this weekend, we were talking about the Loch Ness Monster and what they think it was. They think it was, we'll just say an excited whale, a male whale, and excited. And don't type anything. Don't get me in trouble. But a male appendage was what they saw sticking out of the water. I have a class on him. I will not teach that part. That's a theory. I don't know if that's ever been proven. I don't think it's been proven. But they had people who made floats and took pictures. There's a captain who did that. He captain of tour boat guide guy. Also, the Marmadukes. Witherall, they took a hippopotamus, like stuffed foot, and plopped it through and tried to make it look like the Loch Ness Monster was walking around. Do I believe in the Loch Ness Monster? We have one at Shiller Beach. We got this. I think it's a turtle, but its head is probably about this big for the head, the inside part. And it sticks out, and it's like, oh my gosh, what is in there? So no, I don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. Definitely not like a plesiosaur, anything like that. The whale thing, that kind of makes sense. Plesiosaurs would not survive. There's not enough food. Also, they'd have to procreate, so there'd have to be more than one. And it's just so cold in the Loch Ness. When people are in their 50s, they do what is called looking for financial gain. Not a date. Oh my goodness. What? Yep. And that would make sense. I hate to say it. That's probably the smartest theory out there. Maybe I'm specifically talking about me. I would think you are. So people really say that? Yes, they do. And MW. I can't let you go for that. I get in trouble for that kind of stuff. You gotta think about what you say. Don't get me in trouble. You went to U of Utah. LDS is a feeder into Masonry. Later Day Saints. Is that Mormons or the Latter Day Saints? Rosicrucians. Yeah, I know they had different beliefs though. Skate says the lake here was a giant sturgeon. It has a name. The town calls it Ogopogo. That is cool. That was one of the theories too, though, is a Loch Ness monster could be a large sturgeon. They get up to 20 feet. So that's about the size of a great white shark. 20 feet. Latter Day Saints, yes. You're dyslexic. No, that's I don't blame you unless you have like a point of reference. I'll do that too. Like because I've been to nursing school and then with teaching and then psychology, and they have like all these abbreviations and sometimes they're the same and you're like, what are we talking about? I know, Ryder. Oops. Flip the script. So Patrick, there are people that do that, and I'll tell you what, I don't know. I do not think going to AA is a good place to meet people. They're still healing. A lot of people go there, and when they hear all these stories, a lot of times they relapse. So you don't like my braids? You don't like my braids? My wife puts up with my halitosis for 9 years, no attempt to fix it. So halitosis is bad breath, for those of you who don't know. Patrick says, so you say you don't believe in the Loch Ness Monster. How do you explain Puff the Magic Dragon? Well, Puff is a whole different story. Here come the questions. Yep. Womp, womp. Joe Wells is here. So if you would like, you can schedule a one-on-one and I can go through how to become a certified life coach, hook you up with all the information that you need, or you can donate $60 right now and I will set up a one-on-one with you. I'm not 60. I'm 74. Fade says, I have a mate that goes to NA meetings to sell. That's sad. I think that, we really should give people a chance. If they're trying to heal, let them heal. Look at this. See, my hair broke. I got breakage right there. What the heck? It's almost like I need to chop my hair, but I don't know. Could have incorporated it. It's tickling my back, though. So donate $60 right now. Yep. And I'll get you hooked up. I will get you hooked up and on your way to life coaching. So I'll tell you what, it took me years of research. So this is an interesting chat, isn't it? Heck yeah. Welcome to the chat room. Never look into the eyes of the dragon. I don't think I'll see the dragon to even do that. 60 is dirt cheap for solid advice. Go for it. Exactly. That's what you need. Like you could spend years, different places to get certified, how to market, all that kind of stuff. So also, if you guys are interested in one-on-ones, comment below. Actually, the best way to do it is comment on a video, or if you go to asoulsurvivor.com, you can get linked up and message me through FB and things like that. My electric bill was $200 plus. You got your air going, don't ya? Or are you like me? I leave all my lights on. I'm not too good for that. Leave them on. Big skunk. Why would I believe anything you say? Is just repeat what your bio is. That doesn't mean anything. Okay. You don't have to believe me. I just have years of experience behind me. Skate says if 60 is cheap, then send it. That's true. That's true. And you guys also, If you sign up and join as a member, I can do specialized requests. You can get information that way too if you sign up as a member. It's just a couple bucks a month, and you guys get to request information that way. If you don't quit, you won't relapse. It's true, you won't heal either. Can I be a mod? You need one. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, Skate, maybe. The Australian, I might be interested. Do you handle those with ADHD? I have type 1, so I'm real fidgety type. So I'm not the one asking for advice, Skater. Patrick. Ryder says, Big Skunk, we know it's you, Diddy Man. No one is laughing, by the way. That is true. That is true. Patrick says, if you get knocked down, as long as you get back up. So I know it's like, kind of like fun to, play around with it, but, my channel is to help people, and we don't want to make light of it because there are a lot of people really struggling, and it can devastate families, devastate lives. So I try not to make light of it because there are a lot of people that come to my channel for help and support, and I want it to be a safe place for them. Skate says, you called it cheap, bro. If it's cheap, then sending it should be nothing. Yeah, but they have to want it too if he's not the one asking for advice, anything that sometimes it steps back. So some of the things we go through make us stronger, lessons learned. Or at least do you talk about ADHD in any of your content? So if you see, I do have some videos on ADHD. You can scroll through my channel, type in ADHD, it'll pull up certain videos. And like I said, if you become a member or you join the school community, I do one-on-ones if you would like to do that. But yeah, I definitely deal with ADHD. I've trauma informed, also trained in that, also adverse child experiences, which can sometimes be related to having ADHD, being misunderstood. Let's break this down. Break it down, break it down. Eric, hello. What time is it? You guys are up at 1 in the morning. What are you doing 1 in the morning? That's my bad. You see what I'm saying now? You see? Yeah, if he, so the Australian feline. So, Diddy Man. I don't know. Oh, it's not that hard to get a life. Not that hard to get a life and just be your true, authentic self. But, so did you guys see my strawberry pie? It'll be ready tomorrow. Feline, yeah. Yep. Patrick says you have to tone down the thickness of those glasses. Your glasses are thick. You see past the dragon. Is that what it is? That's why. So I'll tell you what, my glasses aren't really all that thick, but I'll tell you what, if I needed them, I'd wear them. So thankful for glasses. I hate wearing them. I'm thankful we have them. So, yeah, that's the thing. When people get to the point where they're like, I don't care. I just want to see, don't make fun of me. You're going to get older too. Marissa and Tracy. Julie is here from Canada. I love that. Joseph, hello. I still can't believe I read that wrong. You're fine. You are fine. It happens. Oh, la, 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 la. Thunderdome is here from Georgia. Pedro. Why is my foot is swelling? What did I do? You should see. My foot is really swollen. Why is it so swollen? It looks like I weigh. It's so weird. It's just okay. So you got your toes and just this part right here. Not even the whole foot, but it's like it's not infected or anything, but it's just really swollen right there. Looks so deformed. Blessings from Texas. So don't have to acknowledge it though. We don't have to acknowledge it. That's all I have to say. So I'm going to bring you guys closer. I'm just going to get comfortable. Put my legs up. You don't even have to talk. They'll just find their way. I know. Hi, Stacy. How's it going? I'm your best friend. Aw, talking about my best friend. What song was that? Bosom, but no. Was it Bosom Buddies? You guys remember that show? Who was it? Felix? Who was no? Mag? Was it who was talking about all the different TV shows yesterday? Talking about like Friends, and we were talking about Gilligan's Island earlier. I don't necessarily think I look like Tina Louise though. Although she's a beautiful woman. Too many fake accounts. Hard to see who's being serious. I know. So thank you for the compliments. I like my painting too. So I know him personally. Amen. You know who Jesus Christ is. So you are welcome in the chat as long as you are not Diddy Man. Amen. 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 So we have what was it? Malachi 4:7, 4:1. What was it? It was a good reconciliation. It was about parents and children, about finding their way back. It's kind of sad. They have 1/4 to 1/3 of adults are estranged from their parents. Adult children estranged from their parents, and that's really high. You say tomato, I say tomato. Did I say the wrong? Tomato? How do you don't say so toodaloo. Patrick. Go Commanders. I do. Do you have any questions about the Bible? What's your favorite verse? I would love to learn more about that. So I think Messi might be a better player, but Ronaldo's cuter. But I'll tell you what, I saw Ronaldo doing some really good headbutts onto the soccer ball. So he's definitely talented. I think Ronaldo's cuter. But I've seen like so many people run up on Messi. That was crazy. Leave the guy alone. He's just doing his job. And I haven't seen people running up on Ronaldo, although I wouldn't doubt that it happens. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was don't be silly. Go says, do I have any questions about the Bible? I know my way around it. So what do you think about Revelations? Joel is here. Art. Patrick. Oh my goodness, Patrick. So we got some of the core people in here. We can have our conversations going. What do you guys got planned for the week? Tomorrow I need to make my beef stroganoff. I was going to do that today, but my friend Courtney came over, and her and I were doing a little bit of research. And what do you guys think about AI in the future? We were talking about jobs that might be taken over because of AI. How do you guys feel about the next 5 years? Do you see big changes? I know they just had where they announced $1,000 for every newborn child. I think they get it every year moving forward till their 18th birthday. So they get $18,000 as they start their adult life. Skate says he's a regular paying troll. Like he pays you to cross the bridge, but he gets to say whatever he wants. I know. Pays the bills. At least he's not mean. Usually, if he gets mean, I have to kick him out, though. I think AI is pretty scary, especially when it comes to the economy. I know they were talking about, that maybe we won't. Let me put a pillow under my legs are. My one leg is hurting. And now my back is. I threw my back out in my sleep. I don't know what I did. Maybe I had another nightmare. And I don't see how it would work where they have it where, let's say we could get AI to do everything. Imagine AI can grow the food, distribute the food, do surgeries, all that kind of stuff. If AI in the, perfect world or whatever could do everything, how do we decide who gets what land, who gets how much food? We all have different needs, different desires. So even if you gave me, I don't know, we all got 2 acres of land. Sometimes, what about the houses? Are all the houses gonna be the same? What about the people who have like familial wealth and they live in a mansion? And also, idle hands. What's going to happen when people have nothing to do? Everything's provided for them. Are people still going to steal? That's not going to stop the stealing. And who's going to want to work the prisons? Is that going to be like AI? I don't even know. But do you see that happening? Patrick says, now a troll is somebody that another person doesn't agree with on the internet. No, but I know what she means. Australian says, I've even seen videos of robotic animals, which is crazy in Japan. I don't like how it is replacing animals and what they offer. They offer so much. Yeah, animals are wonderful. Go says, Revelation is the last book of the Bible. It describes God's final victory over evil and the return of Jesus. Go says, Revelation is the last. Yes. Tell me more about it. Go in depth. What do you think it's going to be like? The Antichrist, all that kind of stuff. I know, Ryder. Yeah, that's still a true statement. True statements are okay. I love animals too. I love my Dixie Doo. They're good. They're good for the soul. And then the one thing that worries me is people replacing relationships with robots. I don't think that would be too good. But you guys have been wonderful with the donations. I appreciate that. Feel free to also join as a member. What is this saying? 25 hours? No, 25 minutes. How long have I been on? 25, 24, 42. That's seconds, minutes. Why is it saying I've been on for 25 hours? Did I not hit off? It's saying I've been on for 25 hours. Oh, I gotta double check that. Which one is this? Oh my gosh, have I been recording my life for the last 25 hours? Maybe. Oh, don't tell me that. I gotta look. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can log in and see if I've adjusted a 25-hour. Oh, I gotta delete that if that's true. One watching. All right, hold on. And why does it only say one is watching when I know there's more people in here? So YouTube Studio. I gotta double check this, guys. 1 day, 11 hours. Jeez. content. Let me double check because this is saying I've been on for 25 hours. And there's no way. Live, you all. Okay, that one was 23 hours ago, 1 hour, 25 minutes. I don't know why. I'm like, this is my whole life out there, all my phone calls, and I think we're good. I'm gonna have to double check. Skate says it says 62 minutes in mine. Okay, good. Because I'm like, that makes sense because I logged in about an hour ago. Mine is saying 25 hours. I don't know why. And Ellie, we gotta be careful. Don't mention race. So hello, good to have you here. A rich man, Patrick says, claims to be poor. A poor man claims to be rich. I claim to be broke. What is the biblical? So thank you. It says 62 minutes. Skate says 1 hour ago. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that. That would make sense. Okay. I'll double check it though. I'm going to double check when I get the notifications and I'll tell you. I didn't see you live that long. Okay. So the notifications say an hour ago. Okay, good. It makes me nervous though, because my phone was set up. I'm teaching, I'm talking to people. Not that big of a deal, but it is very weird. I don't know. Randy is here. And boy, I'm just going to call you boy. Carter, hello. Very weird. So, Eddie, what have you been up to? But you didn't tell me much about the Bible. I asked you about Revelation and what you think the Antichrist and the final coming and what that's going to be like. Are we really going to hear trumpets sounding? Skate says, I feel bad for being a smartass to that person earlier. I thought that was Diddy. That's so okay. I clarified. I clarified it. It's okay. That's why we gotta be real careful, that we don't accidentally project things onto other people because of him. Yeah, it could still be him, but that's why you gotta really know. Gotta really know, not jump the gun. So could still be, but mistakes happen. That's okay. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. I should visit you in the UK. I know. I'm sorry, Skate. I'm just getting rid of him. I'm not playing his game. So I wonder why Australian, but yeah, the UK and the feline, and I just got rid of them. Those doggone, dang gone Gideons. The Gideon Bibles. So Skate, I got rid of Australian feline. It's so sad because he could have like good conversation and he just chooses to, I know. How many accounts does he have? I don't even know. Like he probably spent a lot of times. Debbie says you need to be careful by saying, are we going to hear the trumpets? Your job is to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ, not ask questions, just saying. Good point. Good point. Good point. Ryder says he mentioned animals, felines, and UK. Yeah, all big red flags. Skate says he wasn't what I was talking about. But yeah, I think that's steady. I have no idea. I'm completely confused. My brain is burnt. No, you were talking about the $60. I know what you're talking about. So Stacy, tell you what, I just do one-on-ones. I don't meet up with people. Patrick says, people that have a lot of accounts, I believe, are mentally disturbed. I mean, there are times you can have several accounts. I have several accounts. I have my Wonder Warriors, my Love's Pathway. I like that one, but I can't get into it. I don't know the pass. I think I had a typo when I set up the email that goes with it. So I can't get into the email. Since I can't get into the email, I can't get into my account. But I also have Carrie Kirk. What else do I have? I think I have Cynthia Shiller, Cindy Shiller. I have a couple accounts, but I set them up like the Wonder Warriors is my education stuff, and then another one's for. I had teacher Cynthia, and I changed the name. I have 3 accounts, but my third isn't really set up. That's a quote from Charles Manson. If you have more than one account, I think you need to turn those words around. Question is, do you believe? Then add a verse. Yeah, no, that's a good thing. I like that. Good point. Excellent advice. Patrick says, I'm talking about people that get kicked out with one account and then come back with another account. What the heck's the matter with you? Yeah. Right. It's like, trust me, I agree. But good advice, Debbie. So I'm sorry. Is it the lower or the upper? How many teeth are growing? Just one? Patrick says, oh, they're coming at you with a different account, pretending like they're different people. I believe the term is catfish, ghosting, or something like that. Harassing is what it is. No, it's harassing. It's harassing. It's the lower end one. I mean, it's misrepresentation if you want to put it. You know, I could kind of accept it as catfish, but it's more harassment. You know, I'm not buying it. And he's not very good at it. Yeah, it is both. It is both. Hi, Randy. So maybe his battery died on his other device. He's not. A lot of times he's on 2 different platforms. I need my foot to unswell. So funny. Like the ankle is really skinny, but the foot, it's almost like my ankle like decided to go down to my foot, and this is really skinny. If that would just kind of puff back up, it's like distorted. It's not, it is too harassment. I am not putting myself in the situation you can easily remove yourself from. Not really, because this is my platform. Just like people at work, like this is a portion of my work. No, I can kick him out. He can't kick me out. I'm in control. No one makes you stream online, and it's not a right. It's allowed. Is it like a right? I don't know if that would be the correct word, but I still have freedom of choice. I'm allowed to do this as a job or income. But he's harassing me, just like I'm allowed to go outside. If he comes up to me, he could still harass me, even though I chose to go outside. Now, if I choose to go to his house, I'm not choosing to go into his chat room. He's coming into mine, even when he kicks out, coming back. So he is harassing me. Skate says, rejoining over and over again. Being removed is harassment, genius. Yes. And he's been warned. I want nothing to do with you. Don't come back. So we, kind of our own little piece of the pie, our own little online community. Hello, Sue. Hi. So I'll tell you what, though, I pay quite a bit to be on here through the commissions that I make. So YouTube has invited me to be on here as a monetized host. And it's my account that I have control over on what gets uploaded, what doesn't, and there are confinements. And I'm sure this is Diddy Man talking to me, but Patrick says the internet has opened up a new type of bullying and or fake confident person that would never do something to your face. That is very true, Patrick. Oh, I'm just kicking him out. I don't have to answer to everybody. No, you just don't like what it's not that I don't like what he's saying. He's harassing me. I do remove him and he keeps coming back. That's the harassing part. Not leaving me alone. If he's removed for 24 hours, I should have 24 hours peace. It's not that I don't like what he says. It's just he's all fake. I know. And that's probably him right now, Ryder. Yeah, harassing or annoying. I know, Ryder. Hello, user. Harassment is the wrong word, is the point. Well, no, it's harassing when you keep coming back, keep coming back, keep coming back. Go get a real job. Just even just get a real life. You never truly know somebody till you live with them. Could be. Could be. No, it's not because you choose to be here. That's like, if somebody's calling my house, I choose to be in my house. They're entering into my house. He's entering into my chat room. You can keep going on, but I've been to law school. The courts would not see it in your thought process at all. Mixed martial artist. Don't do it. Keep quitting. Don't do the nicotine. Caffeine can actually help people with ADHD. You just don't want to overdo it. Debbie says he refuses to behave himself. Exactly. I know he's back. I know. We should keep track. Gus, Skate says the account is made May 1st, 2026. It's him. But yeah, we could do a little Bible study. Maybe we should do that. So we're going to stay on topic. And if I don't read your statements, it's because it's not on topic or inappropriate. I'm not dealing with it, Diddy Man. So you can keep bringing me in money by typing away, but I'm not going to address you. So it's so funny because, I will not stay someplace that I'm not wanted. Like there are times, whatever. If I'm not wanted, I'm not sticking around. So Patrick, what's the difference between a sociopath liar and a compulsive liar the other day? So yeah, definitely. There are times you do definitely need to do your own research. So I'm going to open up. I got this Uh, this is by Stephen Miller. This is amazing. This is amazing. The Complete Guide, the Bible. I think we should start doing that. Let's see. Why are we here? Let's start with that. Ooh, Bible books out of order. We're going to do this. We're going to start having a little Bible study. All right, so I'm going to read a little excerpt. So why are we here? I'd like you guys to answer your thoughts. So why would God create human beings? You know, do you think he was lonely? Dog defender. We're doing a little Bible study. How are you? Well. I just had a bad feeling something was going on. I see you online and catch there's a predator in here. Cynthia, turn on your VPN. Oh, yeah. 1 second. Hold on. Okay. So we have Diddy Man who comes in all the time and comes in under several different accounts. So I'm so glad you're here. You still have your wrench, right? But he a lot of times will have a number at the end of his name. He'll say he's from the UK. He tries to relate to religion or cats or wood trees. So lovely chat it makes, yes. Francisco, imagine Alan Belcher. Or they'll ask questions, kind of like the coy little questions, like, I don't know what's going on. So, yep. And it's been going on for like 4 months. If not longer, as a year, I don't even know, a long time. Just have an eye out for Karate Kid, exactly. Mixed martial arts, karate. So yeah, it's affected my channel and it pisses me off. It's a nickname, yes. So you'll see as time goes by. Yeah, because he started saying that he has schizophrenia. So a lot of times it'll be schizophrenia, dyslexia. I think the ADHD one was a new one. A lot of times it's schizophrenia, and it's also a girlfriend and the mother, or one of them dies. Maybe just a troll who needs reporting to YouTube. I have several times. And he just keeps creating new accounts. So the Diddy Man one is gone. I'm not afraid of him, and we'll find him, and it won't be pretty. I want to press charges. So Dog Defender, let's do it. Debbie says it's been longer than 6 months. Ryder says at least. So yeah, I'd like to press charges and reap some benefits for lost income. Sue the fuck out of him. Ooh, should I say that? So yeah, because it's, I mean, you've seen how many people come in the chat, and it's way different now because he's ruined it. But we're surviving. We're rebuilding. Skate says none of us are afraid, and we are annoyed and hate him. We got to be careful about saying hate. Ryder says, well, he might be here right now in the form of Karate Kid. Is it possible to block his IP address? So, mixed martial artist, we are collecting IP addresses to prosecute. Here he goes. Exactly. Dog says, good skate. Let me know. Yes. Amen to that, Debbie. Trevor, Dog, so good to have you. Trevor says, hi, how are you today? Lovely, cute, gorgeous face, hair, makeup, outfit, glasses. So remember, also, as we were talking, so thank you. We were also talking about numbers at the end. A lot of times, too, the comments on my glasses. So I'm going to need some help on all the aliases. Oh, Francisco, I'm just going to kick you out. And that's the thing. This is him. This is him. And he'll just join with different alias. He'll be back in. He'll be back in. It was funny though with the how did it get on the wood? Do you remember? But we could tell it was like Willow. I think his cat's name was Willow, which is the willow tree, and then like oak tree something, and it's like so pitiful how there's always a clue in it, and it's like you can usually know right away. But did you notice how did Francisco have numbers at the end? So yeah, also check on I think one time though I did kick somebody out that I shouldn't have, and I feel bad about that. So we don't want to hyper kick people out. And then there's some that might be questionable. All right, so we were talking about, we're going to do a little, I'd like to know your feelings. So it's asking, if you think God was lonely or had the same desire for children that adults have. Did he want someone to love or to love him back? So, at least one line of a job description for humans, a purpose for life. They will reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, the livestock and the wild animals on the earth, and the small animals that scurry along the ground, which is in Genesis, the first book, verse 26. So one of the reasons is to take care of his creations, to tend and watch over it. What do you think about that? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe we are here to tend to his creation. I like that. And Mustard Man, thank you. I don't know. I think that's a new one. You reported him. Good. Dog doesn't mess around. So yes, please report. Debbie says he needs to be deleted before he gets on the chat if that's possible. I don't have, it seems like I don't have the tools that I need. I can't just blog. Oh, and his cat, Oakley or something. Yeah. May 6th, 2025, 4 subscribers. Yeah, that's the other thing too. May 6th, he might have been in here before. I would definitely look out for, he's one. Yeah. Dog says, okay. So no one respond to him. That's what I said. We call it extinction. Say nothing, just tag me and don't interact. Let's see if starvation helps. We've been trying that, but yeah. So we can trace it to the IP. So, if you have a number at the end, but it's not the same IP, don't worry about it. But if it is the same IP, better worry about it. That was my idea. I still remember Jan, but that was my idea. Why is everybody like Marsha? It's always dog defender. Yeah, definitely don't jump to conclusions. I agree. And dog. Glenn, good morning. I'm doing fairly well. Got my leg put up. It's kind of hurting a little bit, but how have you been, Glenn? Dog says, dude, seriously, he's proven he's crazy. You can get IP address, yes. Ryder says he just keeps coming in, though, and messing it up. Yeah, we will get him. Dog Defender, she's got the connections. Zach, would you rather be reincarnated or definitely afterlife? Screenshot if you can, everyone. So yeah, screenshot stuff. You can send it to me on school and I can give that to Dog. Yeah, definitely an afterlife. It should be what about you? What would you rather have? We need to click on the Karate Kid account and see if it matches up with the future accounts. Very true. Yes. See, she's already taking care of business. I love it. So nobody told me. What do you think about, is that our purpose? I think. What sons of God married human women? The sons of God saw the beautiful women just like Cynthia and took any they wanted as their wives. Genesis 6:2. Oh my goodness. Angels and some other kinds of spirit beings. Dog says definitely reincarnated. You'd prefer living on earth than heaven? Can I ask why? That's okay. I'll accept your answer, but I'm interested in why. That's the May 6th account. Ryder says, because then we can know it's him. Very true. So dog would rather be reincarnated. Do you think we are? I don't think we are. Skate says, I think we have multiple purposes. Tell me one or two. Glenn says, don't know which one I would pick, but I'm going to have to get my mind made up. I was told I have stage 4 cancer this morning, so any life would be great. Oh, you have stage 4 cancer. Have you been having symptoms? I had a friend yesterday pass away from cancer. Dog says, Ryder, want to do that for Cynthia? Yes, please. Thank you. Look into it. Yes, thank you. Yes, I did say I got married on the July 3rd during last night's stream. I got married July 3rd. I am Taylor Swift. And I married Travi. So we were at Madison Square Gardens. And my sister, Selena, I call Susie Selena Gomez, reincarnated in heaven as a comedian. There you go. There you go. That'd be the best. Ryder says, here come the questions. I know. They didn't say passed away. I don't know what you're talking about. I never said I passed away from cancer. I had a friend. My friend Melissa passed away yesterday at 5:00. Ryder, yes. So yes, we were talking about Taylor. I'm Taylor Swift. Dog says stage 4 cancer has been successfully treated. So please don't give up hope. Yeah, I had a friend, she had lung cancer, stage 4, and she's still around. So yeah, don't give up. Stage 4, and she's still going strong. Hi, Molly. Molly is here. One Love Nation. Hello, hello. How you doing tonight, Molly? Is your headache doing better? Oh, MB, I'm sorry for your loss. Do you not like when people ask questions? Skate says, to create and build things, to learn, to help others, to help Earth thrive. We are falling demons, or what's the skull? Falling aliens? So yeah, I'll agree with that. We take God's gift and create all different kinds of things. And don't be sorry. I'm glad you're here, Molly. Ryder says, just be careful, guys. Tread lightly. And thank you, Debbie. Glenn says, I just don't know what I'm going to do with my boat. But the biggest thing is my cat. So, Dog, go ahead and GHB. Give me 1 sec, guys. I'll be right back. I think I need an ice pack for my leg. 1 sec. Let me go grab that real quick. Ice pack and ibuprofen. One sec. Got by my boo-boo pack. All right, cool. My foot is just too swollen. Look at, I got my boo-boo pack. Okay. All right. Hi, Molly. I see you on FB. Thank you. That helps. Definitely. I need more people on FB. All right. So sorry I walked away for a little bit. Frog, you got a number at the end of your name. You're asking about the candy show. I think you're Diddy Man. If you're not, sorry about your luck. Dog says, thank you, Ryder. I just found an interesting account. I will discuss it. It seems sus. Oh, Ryder, did I hide you? Oh, no. Ryder, how can I unhide you? Did I unhide? Can you bring Ryder back? Dang it. I hit. Who is Frog? Frog, that's who I meant to hit. Oh, Ryder. Can I unhide Ryder? Where did I do that? Dang it. See, that's why I hate that he comes in here, because he fucks things up, and I said fuck. I did. You deleted message. Ryder, there we go. Are you still here, Ryder? Ryder, say something. I think it says I hit him. Yeah, skate is part of us. Ryder, I see you crying there. Ryder, are you here? Let me see. Unhide. Okay, I fixed it. Ryder is back. I'm so sorry. Oh, Ryder's a good one. Ryder is a good one. Oh, Mix Marshall. I did. I had to look for it. Thank you, Skate. There we go. You've done this. I know, because you're really good about interacting, and it's usually like right by that person. What was he talking about? Why was he talking about candy show? We weren't talking about it. Poor Ryder. I know. Somebody did. It wasn't me, but somebody did it to Skate too. Molly says, you're frozen on TT. Uh-oh, I know. I don't have the best internet. I got the best I can get. I'm sorry I keep falling asleep before you go live. I know. I've been going live late, so I'm sorry for that. Ryder said candy. Oh. All right. Now I got to unhide him. I think I did unhide him. I'm sorry, Frog. Let's see. I didn't put him on. No, I just hit his comment. I see. Are you still here, Frog? Frog might still be here. So is Frog still here? The most recent comment is 100% him. Yeah, but I feel weird. Welcome to chat, dog. You've missed so much. I'm so glad you're here, though. You're going back to bed? Okay, Molly. Sleep well, and I'll be praying for you tonight. Give me a couple days. I'll get some more words of affirmation for you. So we're just tracking IP addresses. So as long as you're not Diddy, man. Dog says, share all the trolls need to go and Diddy will change, make 1,000,000 times. That's how seasoned trolls roll. Yeah, that's all he keeps doing. You're right, Dog. And Ryder agrees. Frog, no one said leave. That is true. Just don't be Diddy, man, because you're just increasing our case if you are. Hi, Kevin. We got Kevin. And Molly's getting ready to go back to bed. She likes to fall asleep to my voice, too. And Roy says, my bad, just very curious to know your age. So have you been to this channel before? Mike? Ryder says, I think Karate Kid is one to definitely look out for. Yeah, I think it's probably him. Eric Darling, nice to have you. Yeah, you'll catch on. You'll be able to start seeing. Her age is no one's business. That is true. That is true. I know I don't look it, but I am over 18, so I am allowed to be here. He has certain tells too, Dog Defender. Yes. And that's why too, like a lot of times, like the religious stuff. I've been doing this, 4 years now, and usually people don't come in, the first thing these are glasses. There's nothing special. Sometimes like the pink, I get it. The pink is like these. Oh, not even these, but I have bright pink ones or certain blue ones. I can understand the compliments on those. It's a little different, but when they're just glasses and complimenting, that's usually him. Skate says, but I'm not looking for trolls. Only Diddy. You can look for anyone, but I'm only looking for him. Exactly. Yeah, he's the one that is the worst. This is cold. And cats, animals, schizophrenia, or a lot of times he will try to relate to. Yeah. So, Dog, you know my life. Okay. Dog knows me very personally. So it'll be like, how they talk about the mirroring. A lot of mirroring. 10-4, 10-4. 10-4, like 10-4. Got it, buddy. With his username too. Like Breaker 19, 10-4. Got it. I understand. Ryder says he's even fake being a burn. Oh yeah, that he was a burn victim also. Yeah, which is awful. I know. So, Frog, where are you from? Tell us about you. Skate says we apologize. So, Frog, where are you from? It's fine. I was just confused. Yeah. So, yeah, he's been like harassing us for like 6 months now. I don't even know how long. 17 years is what it feels like. And I have to sneeze. Do you guys ever have to sneeze? Colorado. I went to Colorado in 10th grade. I have a hacky sack. I think I told you guys that story, how I went out to Colorado. What part of Colorado? Where do you live now? Oh, Mike, I'm going to put you in timeout just because. Would I mind stating the boundaries of my stream again? I want to participate, but it seems like maybe skipping over my comments, and I don't want to be rude. Just don't be Diddy, man. Littleton, not far from Red Rocks. Nice. Very cool. Is that the one I just kicked out, dog? Yeah, now the boundaries. Just don't be Diddy, man. Don't have that IP address. Or risk racking up the hours of the harassment. Mike was being a donkey. So, what person? Mixed Marshall. What person are you talking about? Quagmire, have you already had my goth phase? It's still waiting to happen. The dark roots are coming in. Dog says, don't be rude, troll, make false claims, pretend to be someone, and don't harass or be disrespectful to anyone. Exactly. So thank you for the compliments. 6969. If you are picking up what I'm putting down, Jared says I'm going to put peanut butter jelly. You told me just don't be Diddy, man. I'm not that person. Okay. That's good. Ryder says exactly, dog. Great boundaries. Where are you from, Mixed Marshall? How'd you get that name? Tell me about your name. I love hearing how people... Ryder, how'd you get your names? I know how Skate got her name. I know how Dog Defender got her name. That's a good question. So, that's just your name. The P15 is what I don't know. I don't know what P15 is for. May 20th, 2026. On my brother's birthday. Interesting. For Mike? But the Autis 8. What's the Autis 8 mean? Dog definitely defends animals. And she takes care of them too. Aha. You got some, I'm an angel. You see my halo. Well, I was Gabriella in the school play, and I was the mother of all the angels, and I had to wear a halo. Archangels, you must take care of the little ones. Give them the old razzle dazzle them. Memories. If I was a fruit, you'd be a fine apple. Ha 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 ha. Well, thank you. Ryder says my grandpa's jersey number in high school was 15, but he passed away when I was a kid. That is so sweet that you have that. Aw, I'm sorry he passed away. That's hard. I know I have a cousin, my uncle would have been her grandfather, and she was in utero when he passed, and she's got kind of like a hole in her heart for him. So I'm sorry you lost I lost my first grandparent at age 8. For files, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, the first 7 were taken, so they gave me 8. So there are 7 other mixed martial autists out there. What's autist? There's 7 with the same exact name. If you're lying, we're kicking you out. I know. Skate. Yeah, Skate recently lost her grandmother on July 4th. That's hard. That is hard. Yeah, I thought autist represented autism. I'm just surprised you don't have the full word. Is there a reason you left off the M? Baby archangels Michael and Gabriel. Yes, my pretend husband was Gabriel and I was Gabriella. That's exactly what it was. It was supposed to be archangels, exactly. Mick says it's sort of like a play on words, if that makes sense. Yes, I get it. Dog says, sorry, Skate, that is difficult. Sorry for your loss. So she's female, but yes. Lord of the Flies. Oh, is that what that is? Oh. Oh. All right, that is gross. I'm gonna give you time out to go clean up. Roger says, yeah, I feel like everything I get on YT is a reminder of my grandfather and his life. The P stands for Phillips, which is my last name. That's beautiful. I love that you had that 15 there. So my hair is another one too, dog. Me being hostile? How am I being hostile? Yep. What did you miss? So Molly is still here. Molly, what did you miss? We're just weeding out the Diddy mans. Unfortunately, I know. So just the same old stuff, Molly. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, I'd love to open up the dialogue. Paul from Kentucky, hello. Dog says she is not hostile. She's just setting boundaries up. Yep. Oscar is here. Floofy. Floofy, when did you make your account? Somebody let me know. 469 and one without numbers, but there's not a mixed martial art. I know. I am very clear, yes. And that's the thing, is like, yeah, I don't believe it. That's why. From Kentucky. So, Mix, I'm going to let you go because I'm pretty sure you lied to me. I do not believe there are 7 other with the same name. I'm just getting rid of them. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But what do you guys think? Mixed martial artist. One thing is, I think, like, if you notice, he tries to identify with a mental illness or disorder to kind of relate to my channel. With the dyslexia, with the schizophrenia, with the autism, with the ADHD. Most people don't put that in their name. And I know autism can have a special place in your heart, where they're good people. They just have some challenges, with autism awareness, things like that. People usually don't put that in their name, though. Molly says, I was trying to get into TT, but I'm still frozen. Molly, I'm still frozen. Can you try one more time? David's here. Do you think it's the same guy who keeps making different accounts? Yes, I do, Molly. And him as well. Oops. All right, let me catch up. Ryder says, I feel we might have 2 of them. I agree. Dog Defender. Skate says April 6th. Yeah. Definitely not, Denny. It's a large account. Which one? Which one, Skate? It's a child? Oh, well, I got rid of them. Which one? Skate. Then why did she say she was a grandma? Good point. A dog says, Skate, who is a child? Diddy, the large account, but Floofy. Okay. Floofy is a kid. I kicked him out. Frog says, can't you report these people to YouTube? I'm doing it to the police. So, but we have reported to YouTube. We need to escalate it. Debbie says he makes fun of people who actually have autism. I don't like that. I agree. Dog says there may be a few. Don't worry. We will catch them when they least expect it. So we are allowing some record to be made. So if we allow them in the chat, there is a reason behind that, to document and show patterns. Debbie says he makes fun of people who actually have autism. Yes. Jesus is king. He loves you and for you. Ryder says, yeah, I agree, Debbie, it's awful. And Dog says, I reported to YouTube. Yes. So Molly says, I have a disability. A lot of people that come in here have disabilities, and they're wonderful people, whether it's physical or mental, emotional. And that's why I want to make this a safe place, because we all want to be loved, and we all deserve love, but we also have to give it and be respectful to others. So I think you're a wonderful person, Molly. So thank you for being honest. That's one nice thing when we can share, if we have a disability, mental illness, mental struggles, even depression, anxiety. That's how we get down to helping people, when we know what's going on with someone. Debbie says Karma will be a bitch when it finally comes back for him. Amen. I'll tell you what, a lot of times it's so weird how it'll match or get worse. Dog says he does a lot worse. 6 months is ridiculous to single out one channel. It is ridiculous. It's like every night too. It's not like, every Friday night. It's any night I come on. Dog says he does a lot worse. I agree. I meant to say, aw, Pack, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. I appreciate the donation. So just so you guys know, you can hit the $sign on the bottom or become a member of our channel. It definitely helps. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Ryder says, yeah, he has made hundreds of accounts. Pretty much. Jesus is king. I meant to say Jesus loves you and died for you. Amen. Yeah, he has made hundreds. So Pax, thank you so much. Debbie says I have disabilities, and my husband did too. Ours is physically. And, we all have challenges. Some have tougher challenges than others. And some of us, our challenges haven't even come yet. That's why I get a kick out of certain people. Like right now, it's not like an ongoing disability, but I have a broken leg. And there's struggles that go with it, So if I was making fun of somebody who can't walk, now it's kind of like back at you. And then you want somebody to open the door for you, but you made fun of all these other people. Like, we never know what our future is going to hold. Or, we get Alzheimer's, dementia, where we want people to be kind to us, or we start losing our sight. We need people to help us. Never make fun of people with disabilities, because you might be perfectly healthy now, but your time can come. You might not even realize it. I'll relog out. I'm going to relog in, TT. Oh, man. I was about to reach stage 15. That's okay. I'll relog in. This live is longer than live streams made by 98% of creators. Yeah, but it's been frozen. All right, almost 2 hours.
If you start posting on TikTok.
Oh, I just love all their advice they give. It's Usually wrong. All right, so I'm going to re-log in. We'll see how that goes, Molly. 3, 2, 1, and we are live. So it might be better now, Molly. Never make fun of anyone, for you are not frozen. On TTIM. On YT. Okay, good. Exactly, skate. What makes it weird? I am a baddie. Skate says he used to be decent. I was spraying the grass today and Rexy, my dog, was going crazy, jumping up and biting the water. I bet that was fun to watch. Ryder says when he first came in, he was super nice, but then out of nowhere, he started attacking Ryder. Yeah, Ryder was the one he attacked and saying I was offending his schizophrenia and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, he started trolling a bunch. Yeah, so he was like saying that like the voices in his head and not to trust Ryder and making up all this stuff. So good. I'm glad it's better. On my side, it looks better too. Some people are previewing your live. Keep interacting and bring in more viewers. I've never had that notification before. So yes, and thank you for letting me know that I needed to re-log in. So Molly shared the live. Aw, and reposted it. Thanks. So yeah, for some reason, let me catch up. Your brother has autism. I think some of the, people with autism, a lot of times they're so truthful and they do have a kind heart. A lot of times they're honest. They follow rules. Like, are we the ones that are not? Yeah. Dog says, I worked with autistic kids for 25 years. Bull, do not believe this guy or nothing he shared. I agree. His patterns of speech don't really line up with autism either. Ryder says, yeah, I remember that. He did say that. He said someone in his room or something was saying not to trust him. No, it was in his head or something, and that he had a girlfriend and a mom who agreed with it or something. He's like, is this even real? How do I know you're real? How do I? But then he'll contradict himself, mom was dead, now mom's alive, and on and on. Skate says she's 7 months old now. My brother used to have an evil heart. It's much better now. Sometimes they can go through frustrations too. Or just kind of like the wild child, not really but not evil, just not mature and very mean. Yep. A lot of times that can be, sometimes, the sensory type things, they might be like agitated and people are driving them crazy, not on purpose, but they might not communicate it either. So I'm glad he's kind of growing out of that. Debbie says, my grandson is very giving. Is your grandson autistic? Nah, he did it on. Oh, thank you, Next. Thank you for that, Star. My grandson is very giving. A lot of kids, the kids start out a lot, whether they're autistic or not. Kids, there's a lot of sweet kids. Not all of them, but Skate says, nah, he did it on purpose, would laugh at making us suffer. He would. And then he was like, you need me. You can't get rid of me. You need me, Cynthia. Like he makes the channel. And Dog says he said it was in his head. This is like people who say they are clairvoyant or are star seeds, just out there, not based in fact. So Dog. Oh, so yeah. There are a lot of frauds out there. That's for sure. That is for sure. Or they just want to identify with something, and so they just say something. Saying like paranoid mediums, all that kind of stuff. There might be some out there, but Skate says, and not normal, big brother mean. Yeah, I had a big brother meet who's super nice now. Ryder says, yeah, even went on TT. Yeah, he would be on like both. A lot of times it was the same type of names and stuff. Jessica, Mikey, Cheech, where's Chong? Get Chong in here. Good to have you. And real freckled, what a cute name. Unity. Yeah, he even went on TT saying that Cynthia needed him and that he was the reason I even had a channel and stuff, but he's chill now. Oh, your brother is chill now. Good. That's good skate. Are you close with your brother? Ryder says, exactly. Debbie says, yeah, I told you several hundred times. I'm so tired. You have two grandsons, don't you? Do I mix? I don't know. You have two grandsons, right? Hello. Hello. How was your day? My day was good. Yeah, I'm close with him now. Good. So I'm sorry, Debbie. You have two, though, don't you? You mentioned one a lot. Can't remember the other one's name, so maybe it's just one. Oh, now I feel bad, Debbie. I know the L. I get confused. Dog says that is good that his heart has changed. That's why, sometimes when we're really hard on people, they give up in life. Sometimes they need to mature and grow. And so I feel bad, Debbie. I'm sorry. I told you 700 million times. But guys, Debbie has a really cool FB, Sunflowers and Butterflies. Check it out. She's got over 26,000 followers. It blows my mind. Skate says, took cancer to get him to grow up. A lot of that's that like mortification that we talk about, where something devastating, either you really start to appreciate people, appreciate life, or reflect back and you're like, whoa, or just the helplessness or the fear. So he probably went through like a mortification. Debbie says, yes, the older one is 15 and Liam is going to be 10. Okay. That's why I was confused, not knowing both. Okay. Is there only one that has autism, Liam? Okay. That's okay. Okay. So I was following that there's two, and I didn't know if. Okay. We're cool. We're on the same page. I don't always express things the right way. I have a thought process where it's like, I know what I'm thinking. I'm pretty bad at that sometimes. Dog says, sad that cancer had to be the reason. Yeah, and that's why, I don't know. I see a lot of times that people will reunite like at funerals or have reflections due to devastation. And it's kind of like, is it coincidence or is that God or karma's way of getting us to realize certain things? That's what I always think. Take care of things. Avoid the knockdown from God, because he'll knock you down. That's what I feel. Captain says, I have a question for everyone. So is sex a good thing or a bad thing? It can be both. Debbie says they love their new home. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Debbie's family went through a house fire. So are they all situated? Did they get their stuff? You're going to have to let me know what size she wears. Maybe I have some clothes that could fit her if she needs some. Bunny! Hey, how's it going? Herman, Bunny Herman. What is up? So Dog says, Captain. Oh, thank you for the sticker. I'm glad you're doing good. Captain says, Captain, why ask that here? It's a multi-layered question that takes deep conversations. Are you struggling? Are we talking about sex addiction or any good news this week? Yes, I start teaching with the Chinese again pretty soon, a couple more days. What about you? Molly says, I asked if you like my profile picture and I get filtered. Oh, It's little. It's hard for me to see. Thank you for the follow and good luck. Thank you. I love teaching the Chinese kids. It's kind of fun too because these are more advanced kids. I'm not just teaching letters and sounds and small words. I get to teach all different subjects. I teach English as a second language and dog defender. I like to try to get that into my hair. So thank you. That's beautiful. Thank you for the flower. That's beautiful. And I'm glad they love their new home, Debbie. Trees. Russie, what's up? Molly says, it's me hugging my dog, even though he is in heaven. Side love, thank you for the rose. I appreciate that. Aw, I do. I love that. I can't see it too well. I'll have to look at it from my computer, but I do love that. Love and peace to all. I know you miss him. So Molly recently lost her dog. That's always hard. That's always hard. But we have to remember, I know, Ryder, it's like so obvious. It's so obvious. That's why it's like, is this like a 4-year-old? You know what I mean? Well, thank you. I do appreciate the donations. Yeah, that's just the name trees. It's like, can't even get, like, there's maple and birch, and there's so many different ones you could do, but just fuck it, trees. Debbie says they have all new furniture, couch, beds. I saw her place on Sunday and it was really nice, very updated. So they had to move, or are they restoring? I think they moved, didn't they? That's what you said? You'll see your dog in heaven. Ah, that would be nice if animals go to heaven. You like trees? What's your favorite type of tree? Captain SE therapist could help because everyone is different. Yes, that is true. Also, different religions and different expectations, all that stuff. So I thought they moved. I thought you said that. Well, good. I'm glad they got a nice place. And thank God, they didn't get hurt. So that's what matters is, sometimes we got to rebuild, but what matters is that they made it through safe. So thank you, dog, for also handling that. It's in the Bible, all creatures. Amen. Amen. Gonna be beautiful up there. It will be beautiful. It's hard to know exactly what it's going to be like. I know they talk about like different stages and the different crown jewels and all that. You like all trees, palm, evergreen, oak. It doesn't matter to you. What do you like about trees? And Sid Loves 78 is asking what my favorite kind of animals or pets. Dogs and horses. We have 3 dogs up there. Yeah, I got some pets up there too. Cheese man, hey. Got a cheese head. Are you from Wisconsin? Ooh, something just flew in my eye. Jacaranda trees, Japanese maple, avocado, pink trumpet tree. Do I know that? Is that a Japanese tree? The pink trumpet tree. I don't think I know that one. Why back or way back? Captain says, if we step on an ant and kill it, isn't it God's creature? Yep. I used to pray to God for forgiveness. Molly says his first heavenly birthday was, he's a July 4th baby. Oh. How do you guys word it? Your heavenly birthday. Is that the anniversary? No, he was born on July 4th, is what you're saying, right? That's how I do it, is on their birthday, not their 1-year anniversary of death. So he was born on July 4th. Aww. So you can look at it, You know how some people look at it as a celebration of life, and others will look at it as like the devastation. So I hope moving forward that every July 4th, you just enjoy it as a beautiful time and a celebration of his life, and kind of mentally see it as the whole world is celebrating. Well, not necessarily the whole world, but you know what I mean. You named your pet after a tree. What'd you name your pet? Birthday ones they have transitioned is their heavenly birthday. So date of death is what you're talking? I know some people do it that way. Um, is that what you mean? The date of death? Skate says, I like forests. We were talking yesterday about the inner web underneath the ground. Joseph is here. Dog says, me too, Skate. Debbie says, me too. That's why I like camping. It's peaceful. It's good to ground yourself too. Captain says, what blows me away when you look up in the sky and see all the signs. It's amazing how that appears. Did God create them signs? Yep. Cat dog. Am I married? I'm just awesome. Cheese Man, yes, if you look at my live chat, you will see the 2 hours of fireworks that they did at my place. As soon as, like the last half hour, I'm like, okay, I think they're done. And then another pallet comes out. I'm like, I think they're done. Another pallet. I did that like 4 or 5 times. And then finally, I'm like, okay, that was over. It was like, like 2 hours of a show. I go inside. People are driving off. People are going home. There was one final palette. So I did a quick little video. I ran out the door, but I got broken legs. So I only caught the last tail end of it, but you can watch a really good fireworks. God created everything. Yes. Because matter cannot be created or destroyed, only altered. So what God gave us, we have, we'll always have. We just alter it. Ryder says he's in here right now with the same questions. I know. Don't like fireworks sounds at times. It can be ear piercing. We had some loud ones. There were some loud ones. Molly says, I'm going to go back to sleep in here. Okay. Sleep well and listen to my voice. Ryder says he's in here right now with the same questions. So fireworks were right outside my house, right next door. And God keep a roof over. Dog says, I saw no fireworks. We had 3 to 4 fires break out. Oh yeah, you've had the California fires have been horrible. Fireworks are illegal where I live unless a professional big show controlled and fire department on scene. Yeah, has it been real dry where you are too this year? You had some scary fires. I told you my California uncle, super dry. That's so scary. Yeah, fire scares me. Fire definitely scares me. Captain says, oh, nice. I saw fireworks in New York over the water. But that was pretty. New York had a beautiful celebration. I know, what was it? June 23rd or 22nd is when Detroit had theirs. But there were some issues, like danger. I stopped going to the Detroit fireworks because of the violence, but I'm glad they had a beautiful celebration. Where was it? Did they have some that were canceled? Just like Dog was saying, where it was super dry. Did they plan on doing it and then canceled it? I think some were canceled too because of lightning. Where was that? Debbie, out by you, they had fireworks still, right? Cheese Man, are you flirting with firing? Are you firing at also? Yeah, some in North Carolina were canceled. Yeah, they showed videos of like huge fairgrounds, and it looked like there's some wind damage, things like that. Look at all that love. Thank you. Not a fan of crowds and celebrations. I get it. So Debbie says, yeah, just ask Marty. I will. I'll ask Marty. Smarty Marty. How's Marty been? I want my leg to feel better. It's like the ankle part is hurting. The swelling went down. It's like the swelling part went down, and now it's like here. It's like doesn't know where to go. It's starting to get cool in here, though. Dog says Newport Beach had a huge issue. My friend lives out there. 400 plus arrests. Yeah, they were talking about the teen takeover stuff of kids 15 to 25. None were locals. They look over this beautiful $1 million beach town and destroyed it. Huge issues in Ohio, a nightmare. Yeah, my friend lives right across the bridge or whatever to Newport Beach. Jeez, 400 arrests. I don't know. I get wanting to have fun or maybe doing something a little stupid, but with all the violence and getting arrested, like we used to be afraid of getting arrested, didn't we? What happened? Now people are like, no. Captain says some places in North Carolina had them, but a lot were canceled. Too hot for fireworks. Oh, also with the heat strokes. I think they were canceling because of the heat. Dog says this was on Balboa Island in Newport. It was crazy. I think I said that right. Yeah, I'll have to call my friend. I don't think she went to the fireworks, but she's got like a little granddaughter, like probably 5 years old. Captain says, I think you're talking about, Dog Defender. They burned it down, didn't they? What did they? I hope not. That's the thing, like some of these things can get so out of control. You start a little fire, ha ha ha. So have I ever set off fireworks ever? I can't remember if I did a bottle rocket or not. I don't remember. If I did, it was one, maybe two. I don't remember. I'm a burn victim, so I try not to do that stuff. I don't think I have. I remember being asked to do it. I might have done one. I don't think I did, though. So Joey and Roble. Dog Defender says DC was canceled and the 250 country festival was a bomb. Nearly no decor, Ferris wheel broken. The Orange Man kid showed pics online of how few people showed up. I don't know what I'm allowed to say. I don't like calling them that, but really, I'm surprised. So when you say 250 country festival, are you talking about 250 country artists? Captain says, see North Carolina, it's illegal to have fireworks that leave the ground. Fireworks cannot leave the ground in North Carolina. If you get caught, it's a big fine and charged with a felony. I know Michigan's gone like up and down with their laws. And then also you're not supposed to cross state borders. I can't remember if they changed it too for a while. We could cross within a certain mileage or something. I'm trying to remember who had the bigger fireworks. I think Indiana had less strict laws. Who is really awful? New York City is so lenient on illegal fireworks. They might be. I don't know. A lot of times the cops are so overwhelmed. There's only so much they can do. Oh, so yeah, what Ryder's talking about. So trees, I'm just gonna kick you out because I know your brother's wasn't a burn victim. I know it's Diddy, man. Okay, he's black. Thank you, Ryder. The tree guy makes it so obvious. So thank you for that. Christopher says you can only buy certain fireworks, and you're from Ohio. What part of Ohio are you from? Dog says 250th year trumpety Carbivelver. What are you saying? Trumpty Carbivelmore State Fair was a total the night before his speech was canceled due to inclement weather. Oh my goodness. Our entire debt was ordered into work to catch illegal fireworks. 1,200 first ticket, second offense bigger. Oh my goodness. Captain says lots of people will stop off at the south of the border in South Carolina to buy them and bring them into the States. Yeah, down south they have less rules. Interesting. Thank you, dog. Captain says, dog, did he ever do his speech or not? Was it fully canceled? Debbie says, may not have been a burn victim, but I'm pretty sure he will feel the heat from hell. Yeah. He's on the way. We can't say for sure. That's not up to us to judge, but he is definitely playing with fire. We'll put it that way. Captain, last I heard, no. Thankfully. You're like, not today. Don't want to hear it. Will is here. So, guys, it is almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Good morning from Ireland. Hope everyone here is well. Good to have you here, Andy. And sorry, it is almost 3 a.m. and I do need to work in the morning. So, you guys, dog, so good to have you back. Skate, Ryder, Debbie, everybody, Molly, if she's still in here sleeping. But you're exhausted. I feel ya. Good morning to you. In Ireland, top of the morning. Top of the morning. So my favorite hobbies of all time, dancing and swimming. And rocking on out. All right, sleep well, Molly. Lots of love to you. And I'm going to go ahead and log off. I'll let you guys say your goodbyes. And what is up? Ooh, I don't mean to brag, but I made 1 penny. All right, great. You have been reported. Debbie says I have baking to do tomorrow. So I reported you. Great. Dog says, night, night, sweet souls. Sleep well. Be safe. Have a day tomorrow. Hydrate and stay cool. Amen. Good night, Miss Cynthia, and good night, Miss Dog Defender. Everybody, thank you so much for your support, hanging in there. Also, the donations and the support with the memberships. As you see, Skate has her name in green because she's one of our members. So lots of love to you guys, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night. Thank you for the floating heart. There's number 2. You're so sweet. Thanks so much, guys. See you soon. Good night. Bye, guys.
And that's why I'm glad you're